And I asked somebody on Facebook. I said, "Yeah, anybody want to name this tune? What is it? What does it remind you of? You know, I've come along." All right, that's cool. It works for me. That's come along, and so's that one coming along. Maybe you need some lyrics or something. Sounds like it wants some.
Why don't you try singing too? You have a nice voice.
Weissman in a nutshell. That was I've Come Along.
That's a long
by Dan
story.
Fearn. It's a real pretty tune.
Well, thank you.
Very lovely. Let me ask you something. What's your instrument of choice? Guitar, violin, or something else?
Well, lately I've been going out a lot. I might as well leave my guitar at home because everybody loves this thing so much. You know, I don't even hardly get a chance to play guitar.
The violin sound is really nice. Really, really nice.
So,
But you played, you do your music at night, you do your engineering during the day. Do you find any synergies between the two? Do you find a way to bring them together?
I don't know. I mean, one's kind of a right brain and one's kind of a left brain.
Yeah,
thing.
but I know that you've done some sound engineering, and I was wondering how that fits in with this.
Well, that's, I guess, another. I mean, I do have a certain amount of that sort of analytical mind, but I don't use it in every area the way you would typically think about it. So back in the day, you know, I had an idea that I wanted to play along with my rhythm track. I wanted to play some lines to it. So I started out with 2 cassette decks back in the late 70s, you know, and I just play on one, mix it in with the second one. And then you kind of had to get it pretty well right all the way through, you know. Mm-hmm. And then in the 80s, I got a 4-track cassette, and I started doing a bunch of stuff on there. In the 90s, I finally bought an 8-track reel-to-reel, which was which I used to do my first CD at last. And things started to change so fast, you know, it's like if I'd have known, I probably would have waited till the digital stuff came to maturity enough to just do that.
Yeah, nobody has a crystal ball, you know, there's no way.
You spend a lot of money, you know, on doing things the old way, and
Sure.
it's a lot easier. Level playing field now, a lot more than it used to be. As far as how much it costs to produce a quality recording. So I've always made my own recordings, you know, just have the time and the ability to control what I'm doing.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So now you were with Mystical. Were you with
Mystic Soul.
Mystic Soul since it started?
Mystic Soul was something that came about. I mean, there was a band previous to that. I think it was called Forever Changing or something like that. And some of it had a high turnover rate, and people were, you know, they'd meet new people, you know, and so that thing exploded it when I moved out to Gurney in 1999. Yeah, and I got together with Ron Gerke, Joe Gazzardo, and, you know, they had some ideas, you know, of songs that they, you know, recorded. They were kind of rough demos. I said, all right, well, let's see what we can do with this, you know. So a few years later comes this, you know, our first Mystic Soul CD, and it was basically started out with a click track and a rhythm guitar, and then we added the instruments, you know, as we went along. Until we found the right people, the right drummer, you know, especially vocalist, and sing on it. And so I'd work on, you know, Ron had a studio, I had my stuff, so I'd take it, you know, I'd go there, we'd record them, and then I'd bring it home and I'd mix it, and then I'd mix, you know, do my parts to it, and that's kind of how that went. And you know, it took a while, but it came out really well. It was like, okay, now how are we going to make it sound like that? Playing it live.
That's a little different trick, huh?
And that was 2004. We didn't go out and play live till 2008. So.
I remember the lights